Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Gordon, Pennsylvania. We're in Schuylkill County, and we are right by the Mahanoy Creek, and very pretty spot right here. So we were in this area a couple weeks back when we rode the Reading and Northern RDC trip up to Mt Carmel on it was a rare trackage ride. It's the Railroad Explorer 4 was the name of the trip itself, and it came up through Gordon, where we are. It actually crossed this culvert right here, and I didn't get the chance to get out and really document the area too well with us being on a time schedule at that time. But I wanted to make my way back up here and check out the whole area, because there's something else really cool that I'm going to show you after this little culvert right here. But what's interesting is this is not originally a Reading Railroad or a Philadelphia and Reading. This is originally part of the Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven Railroad, one of the earliest Pennsylvania railroads, dating back to the late 1830s, 1840s. So it's possible that the stonework for this culvert here dates back to that original construction by the by the Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven. It's also got some pretty interesting railings up top that we're going to go check out, and it's also got the old standard Reading railing that we'll go look at as well. Now, this is part of the Reading and Northern Railroad now. It's not part of their main line. It's used to transport coal from up here in the coal regions down to market. What I like about this culvert is not only does it have the stone, and it's got some stone here, excuse me, it's also got some brick. So you got your brick, you got your old concrete, and you got your stone. You got all three construction materials all in this one culvert. Thought that was pretty neat. So, all right, let's go for a walk. So from what I've read, the Philadelphia and Reading would have leased the Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven in the 1860s. And then, of course, after the Philadelphia and Reading became the Reading, and then Reading went bankrupt, it went into Conrail's hands. And Conrail didn't really want much to do with it, so the Reading and Northern took over. And the Reading and Northern's been utilizing it since, I believe... See, now I could be wrong about that. Reading and Northern's been around since the 80s. So it's possible since the 80s, 90s. At the latest, I would think 90s. I know they've had it for a while. I'll put the exact name of the branch in the description below, because I'm forgetting it off the top of my head. Was up in Shamokin today. That's why we're in Gordon now. I went to Shamokin to ride the anthracite. I went to attend the Anthracite Heritage Festival, and they were running excursions with the North Shore Railroad. Here's your typical Reading curve. That's how you know that's a Reading railing. It's got that curve to it. As I've mentioned in other videos, the Pensy had railings that went straight down. I was in Shamokin for the Anthracite Heritage Festival. I went up to ride the North Shore Railroad excursion. I was hoping to head north, but they switched the times this year, and I ended up getting on the same train that I took last year. But riding the train's better than being at work, that's for sure. These railings, I think, are pretty neat right here with the ornate top. I don't know who would have installed these. I don't know if this would have been Conrail, Reading and Northern. That's your typical Reading Railroad railing right there. So I don't know who would have put these particular ones in. They are pretty ornate. Yeah, I wanted to do some exploring of some of the Reading Railroad remains north of Shamokin, but due to time constraints and just other things going on, I'm making my way back home, so we'll have to save that for another time. It's beautiful how the water just flows off here. All concrete appears on this side. We're actually standing on some stone right now, so there could be stacked stone beneath us, I'm not sure. There's a pipe down there. That's personal private property right there, so I'm going to stay off of it. Alright, let's go check out one more neat little thing here. So when they ran the RDCs up here the other month, they actually stopped and did a photo shot so everybody could catch the picture of the trains going by the old water tower. Yes, I'm talking to my phone. Alright. And it was a pretty good shot, but unfortunately, due to a reason that I'm not too incredibly proud of, I didn't get to take the shot. Guess since I'm getting honest, they were giving out lunch at the time that they were doing this photo shot. I didn't want to miss my lunch, so I stayed on the train. And I know that's absolutely embarrassing, but sometimes hunger makes you do strange things. So anyway, this is the base of former Gordon Water Tower for the Philadelphia and Reading Railroad. I don't know if it was here for the Mine Hill and Schuylkill Haven, but it definitely is the base of a water tower, and would have made a great picture had I gotten it with the RDCs. So if you can imagine, you know, a wooden water tower on top. Got a little pipe sticking out right here. Very, very cool. All right, so that's a neat little area of Gordon, Pennsylvania. I'd like to go up on top, but we're going to pass on that today. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. So I'm going to rewatch the video, and anything that I left out I will put in the description below. And everybody take care, and I will see you down the road.